Hello everyone, welcome to the Northern Tarot. My name is Andy. Today will be, as usual, the Oracle message reading for the Fun Day Monday. If you already here, then you know that Monday we always have some fun about finding various messages from spirits. If you're new to the channel, I hope that you subscribe to help my channel grow. If you're already here and want to donate, please find the donate buttons in the description box. And now let's go to the card and see what we have for Monday. Okay, so as usual, we will pull 3 tarot cards to see what is the theme of this reading today. And as you see, I only have one table now because I'm trying to move things little by little to the new place. So the work is not disrupted. Hopefully that the layout is still okay for everyone. I think it's a bit small now, but hopefully that we can do. Okay, so let's see the tarot card we have. The Five of Wands. The Five of Wands here is actually, saying that there's still the moments going on at the moment for people that because people trying to shift the transform from the old life to the new life. Of course, that not everyone gonna do it, but if you in this situation, the Five of Wands saying that don't worry, everything's been arranged. You don't have to kind of like to control over things, because if you relax and go with the energy, things will be worked out the way it's supposed to be. So that's the Five of Wands for today. Second card we have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups here is exactly what I was talking about. We just need to relax at the moment, because if you trust on in the universe and yourself, then you will see why it's so magical. Now, if you don't trust and trying to be toxic or like provoking people, it will never go anywhere. So, if you trust me, please relax. Trust what you feeling, the feeling that coming toward you. That is why I say that sometimes when you're in the jeopardized situation, you just need to relax, listen to yourself, your intuition, because they always trying to tell you something. Okay, so the third card, let's see what we have. The Ten of Wands. This is amazing. You don't need to worry much, because things will come to an end itself, and then you will be released from the jeopardized situation. Because actually the jeopardized situation at the moment for many people, it's like the Eight of Swords. You just cannot see through the way. If you listen more to yourself, you will find the way, right? So that is the meaning of this. Now let's go to the Celtic spirit. Let's see what we have. The Celtic spirit. Right, okay, so we have, the first one is the herbalist. Herbs, medicines, and healing. This is the blessings from the universe at the moment. Even you quite like in the conflict of energies, you feel you just want to explode your energy, or like burst out, because it's like the conflict between the old self and the new self. The new self want to be in a new place, in the new environment. The old self saying, yes, I know, but how can I do this? And the herbalist say, you know what? You need to figure out how to calm down your energies. Whatever you're trying to do, soak in the bath, going to the nature, even taking up even paracetamol, any kind of medicines that you can think of. Doesn't matter if it's natural or it's man-made, because the herbalist is someone know how to heal themselves, because they listens to the body to see where they need to adjust the system so they can be healthier. Because the energies that coming toward us after the 30th of July, it's gonna be like Mars conjunct with Uranus. It's gonna be like a burst of electrical feeling. So I remember in April we had this too, and I did say that it's like the butterfly went out of the cocoon, and flying to the sky, but the sky is very electrical sky, and this time it feel quite similar, and every time this happen, it's the sign of you gonna feel brand new of what you're doing of yourself, and so you just need to be patient and trust and follow, and then you will see why I say what I said today. Okay, the second card we have is the gift, communication, gift, Christus. Oh God, this is a very blessings for people. Now the gift here is the blessings from the universe. The universe trying to give you the opportunity to communicate with people, to reconnect, and like just to express yourself. So it's like your throat chakra is now being opened, so you can express and tell people what you think, how you feel, and people will understand you. So that's why they say the gift. Okay, now let's see with the angel answer. Let's see what we have. I hope that the table is not too small for the, yeah, it's okay. Now ask your angel. This is exactly what I'm saying. If you feel like you're in this conflict of the five wands, and you're frustrated with things, or you went kind of like hyper energy, they say just ask your guys, just pray, just ask, because as long as you ask for help, you will receive help. But if you're resistant, if you're stubborn, oh, I don't believe in these things, you don't ask, then you don't get anything, right? Okay, so that is one card. Now the second of this deck, let's see. The second of this deck is get more information. There you go. Actually, I'm thinking, right, all of us, the majority at the moment, we looking for kind of like the idea of how to like escape at the last minute. That's why we need to get to the information, and you can only get the information if you exchange the idea between you and someone who like-minded, who wanted to do the same thing. A friend, a soulmate, even a family members, anyone. You don't really need to be in relationship with someone so you trust that they will help you, because it doesn't work like that. If you help yourself, if you want to share with other people, then they will do the same to you. Okay, now let's go to the rose. Let's see the healing, what we have for the healing. Okay, so let's see what the healing is we have for today. The healing is the thorn, protection, boundaries, clear communication. Now you see, you don't have to be like thorny, you don't have to be like guarding yourself. All you need to do, if you trust that right now you got this blessing of protection, and if you apply what you learn, so you communicate with people, but you set the boundary, so you don't have to feel like you beg for something, or you trying to convince someone to help you. All you need is to give them a clear communications about what you want, where the boundaries, and how you can cooperate with the people. Then they will say, okay, if you say that, then why not, I will help you. You see. Now the second card we have is plant yourself here. Integration, embodiment, grounded action. Do you believe me now? Because as long as you do that, you will suddenly realize that actually people expecting you to say something or to offer something to integrate, because they don't want to see you going through the hardship on your own, because you were in the energies of the Five of Wands. So you feel like you don't know what to think or what to see, because you're impatient of the changes. So they say that you don't have to know. Just ground yourself. Practice that healing skill, working on your energy. As long as you calm and back to the balance, you will see things in a different ways. So that's the meaning of this. Now let's go to the unicorn. We go to the unicorn and we will find out what is the unicorn blessings from for Sagittarius. The first card gonna be the first card is Cosmic Diamond. Spread your hope and joy, illuminate the world. Now, this is what Spirit asking you to do right now. If you haven't done it, it will never be too late, because right now this is the current energies of the universe. They encourage you to be yourself, to show your true identity, to show your personalities, all the good qualities that you learn through the pains. If you can do that, you will see that you start to shine that energies and that light, and people will really love you. If you appear like that, it's like you appear like with a very positive energy. You appear someone willing to do things, willing to go for what you wanted. Now that's when you did it, you will see why they ask you just to spread your wings and feel free to express what you wanted. Okay, so the second card, let's see what we have. The pool of Christ's light. Open your heart, spread your unconditional love. So, like in the past, you probably learned a lot of lessons about people, like a game player, the mind gamer. But now, they say you don't have to worry about that. As long as you open your heart, spread that unconditional love, you will now see who is giving you back the unconditional love. Because as long as you attract the light now, you will get the light. So if you attract the dark magic, if you still not training yourself, still not learning things, still being greedy, still calculating, and you will get exactly the same. So this is a blessing for people that choosing the light path, right? If anyone choose the light path, you gonna be in the pool of Christ light. You bathing in blessing energy, right? So let's see the next one. We go to the ancestor card. Hopefully that I can fit in this new layout now, because I only have one table. But we go. Yeah, we'll do it. Let's see. Let's see. Right, the next one is Water Guardians. Connect with your emotion. They ask you, if whenever you are asked to connect your emotion, that means you have to tap into your situation. You have to think of what your heart longing for. If you can know what your heart longing for accurately, you will see why they ask you to connect to yourself. Because sometimes we too worried because we're serious with things, and we forget to be relaxed. We're trying to kind of like being practical. Sometimes practical is good, but sometimes actually emotional guidance is actually better. Because it's like you work with the energy of the universe. When they ask you to take an action, then you should. But when they say that, you know what, you need to detach a little bit and you listen to yourself, because your higher self trying to guide you here, then you should do it. A lot of people, listening to even my video, I don't think they do it. That's why they came back and say, I don't believe you, it never happened. It never happened because you didn't do what spirits asked you to do. It happened for me. So at least I know that it happened, right? That's why I keep saying, if you don't trust, then you will never get anywhere. If you don't trust yourself, why you expect people to trust you, right? That's the logic. I'm not even need to know what spirits say, but everything needs to make sense. If you don't make sense of yourself and your life and your environment, you will never make sense to anyone. They will think you're an idiot. Okay, so the next card, let's see what we have. The next card we have Star Ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. If you don't believe me now, I think you should. You think about all the cards saying the same thing, right? What for? Because they trying to send you the messages of how to solve your situation without being complicated, because you got the solution. But sometimes people too like kind of like let themselves over upset with the situation, especially when it comes to love, and you forget yourself, and then you just go self-destructive somehow. And that's why they say the star ancestor is actually your ancestor. It's like the sky of, you know, everyone that pedigree for you, and they're trying to show you the way. They send you their voice through the soul, their soul. They're trying to give you that confidence and guidance about what next. So that's why the whole thing say you have to listen to your intuition, your heart, the voice in your head. Okay, so the next one, let's go to the love messages to see if we have any good information for people. I really hope that I can pull something positive. Right. Okay, so the love messages we have. This could be the one. You already met the romantic partner you seek. Now, in a couple of readings recently, I kept saying there's a second chance for people to kind of like clear the misunderstanding in the past. So you have to understand this. If someone meant to have a second chance with you, then of course the first chance wasn't quite the way that people wanted, and it had to take some time until now, so they can recognize that each other is genuine. That's why I said in the reading yesterday, the second chance is not for an ex, because if you go back to an ex, it's like you go to repeat the old cycle, and people will not want to do it. If someone decided to do it, well, you can try and you see, because you already knew it, you have already done it. What's the point that you want to repeat it? But some people, you know, I couldn't understand why you actually commented to me that, why you tell me to come back to my ex? I didn't say, right? I say it's the second chance for someone that maybe you met this one before, but you know, for the environment, the situations, other factors, it's like the external factors, it wasn't quite right for that. So it has to take a lot of time until now, so people can recognize that, oh, that person is actually the genuine one. That person actually deserves my devotion. Okay, so second card, let's see what we have. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. You know what? The new love here is the love of that second chance person. You will feel, why it's so new this time? You feel like this is the total brand new person. You actually, when it happens to people, if it resonates with you, please leave me the comments, because I am very certain when you re-meet or re-meet this person for the second chance, you will question yourself, why I actually didn't see it before? And they actually recognize the same, they're gonna question themselves the same, that why I missed this Sagittarius before, even that I would have the feeling that there's something about us, and you feel the same thing. Now that's why the second chance will give you this. Okay, so let's come to the last deck. This is the Black Mirror, to see if any shadow that we need to watch out for, because everything is very positive at the moment if you really trust and do it, but it doesn't mean that we won't have any negative. It's always something to work on. Okay, so let's see the first card what we have. Atonement. This is exactly what I'm expecting, because sometimes when people choose to not to see things through the mind and the heart, they just want to be practical, material, and typical Sagittarius who just wanted to get things easy. A lot of Sagittarius do it. Then you will feel like you lost. You feel like, why I'm still so painful? Why that Annie say that the blessing is going on, but I didn't feel anything? Because you forgot to trust yourself. You forget to trust what spirit trying to send out to help you. You forget to trust your ancestor. who send you the voice of their soul, right? Okay, so let's see the second card. What is needed to be watched out for? The second card we have Triumph of Lies. You know what? This is exactly the shadow that you're working on because you lie to yourself, you lie to people. You not show your true identity. You don't be honest to yourself. You don't tell people the fair thing. You just being greedy to get things. For example, you're going through a divorce, and that guy trying to be like bastard toward you. So they're trying to call you through the case, through the money, and they're trying to make up things and things like that. And you actually, like fight back the same way. So this is why that you shouldn't do it. You have to be cleansing that dark soul that you carry for so long. And a lot of people need to cleanse, to be honest. A lot of people like already become very very light, white light. That's why they start to feel the blessing, they start to feel happy. But a lot of people still struggle because Sagittarius is actually a very intelligent sign, but sometimes because they're too intelligent, so they ignore what needed to be done because they think, no, like I do it my way. Of course, you do it your way, but when the universe asks you to do that way because they know where to lead you, you didn't know, but you're trying to be stubborn. So I don't want to, like to make people to feel bad, but the truth need to be told. If you in that shadow of, like not honest about who you are, what you wanted, and still holding that ego or grudges over other people or over the situation that you're in, you will stop the blessings to come in because the blessing is very generous, but it's only generous for people who learn things and admitted that okay, I was wrong. So never too late. I would try again. Why not? If you do that, you will see this coming. Okay guys, so this is all I got for you for today. I hope that everyone enjoyed the messages, and the messages actually very clear. They are, like actually linked as a theme together. So please, please, please trust the process, the universe, and yourself. You will see the magical happen. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel to help it grow. If you already here and want to donate, please find the donate button in the description box, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.